Hey dude, you ready?
Hold on a second.
Michael, come on, we have a show to shoot, man.
Hold on, jeez.
Get over here!
Oh! Yeah, I mean, this is way better. Wilt.
Fatality.
What the hell was that?
That was kind of weird.
Like a ribbon dancer, but with a deadly weapon. Mortal Kombat's a fighting game, first released in 1992 for arcade machines, and then later for home gameplay.
The first 3 games were in 2D and played on arcade machines. Most of the games are still in 2D, but with better graphics. The fancy newer games are in 3D and use motion capture technology, but it's mostly the same stuff. 2 guys on a thing, they hit each other, you know the deal.
The game ostensibly has a plot about 2 realms, Outworld and Earthrealm, warring over stuff. However, you mostly pick a character, fight an opponent each level, encounter a boss once in a while, and try to achieve various goals along the way, performing certain combos or attempting to get a fatality in a certain amount of time for, like, bonus points. A unique feature of the game for its time was the addition of supernatural fighting elements, such as shooting energy beams or fireballs at your opponent.
Fatalities are special moves that require a specific series of buttons that allow you one final, deadly, and kind of graphic move to destroy your opponent. Fatalities are an iconic part of the reputation of the game, both for the creative death moves as well as the epic voice that says,
Fatality!
Fatality.
Fatality!
Fatality.
There are 60 characters in the series at last count, but the 10 original characters from the first game include Raiden, a lightning god who is sworn to protect Earthrealm from the forces of darkness. Raiden has a variety of electrical attacks, teleportation powers, and can also fight using a staff.
Shang Tsung is an evil sorcerer with the power to steal the souls of his defeated foes and replenish his dwindling life force. These stolen souls also allow him the power to shapeshift into the forms of fallen foes. He is the leader of the forces of Outworld in the first game, plotting to take over the Earth via the tournament.
Liu Kang is a skilled martial artist, very much in the Bruce Lee mold. In the original Mortal Kombat, Kang's fatalities are all non-lethal, showing his backstory as a generally peaceful Shaolin monk. This immediately changed in Mortal Kombat 2, and the series never really looked back.
Johnny Cage is a washed-up Hollywood star turned fighter, fighting in the tournament to prove himself to skeptical critics and a dwindling fan base.
Scorpion is a hell-spawned demon ninja resurrected to battle for Outworld in the tournament. His mask hides a skull that can shoot flames out of his mouth. Scorpion is possibly the best known of the Mortal Kombat characters, namely for his trademark phrase, "Get over here!" spoken during an attack involving him spearing an opponent with a blade on a rope and forcibly dragging them towards him.
Sub-Zero is a supernatural ninja with the power to conjure and control ice, and the sworn enemy of Scorpion. There are actually 2 Sub-Zeros, older brother Bai Han and younger brother Lin Kuei. While they fight for the Earthrealm, the Sub-Zero brothers are actually descended from a race of Outworlders called Cryomancers.
Reptile is the third of the palette swap ninjas, this time in green instead of Scorpion yellow or Sub-Zero blue. He's a raptor, basically a race of lizard people from Outworld. He spits acid, has razor-sharp claws, and is pretty clearly a bad guy if you're still unclear on that.
Kano is a member of the deadly Black Dragon clan, a band of mercenaries. Along with fighting skills that include blade attacks and the ability to roll himself into a ball and launch at opponents, Kano is armed with a glowing red cyborg eye that can fire laser beams.
Pew! Sonya Blade is a tough-as-nails Special Forces lieutenant with superhuman agility and speed, as well as the power to blow lethal energy-infused kisses at opponents. She fights on the side of Earthrealm and is the archenemy of Kano.
Goro is a 4-armed Outworld warrior undefeated in the tournament for the last 500 years. Beyond his unexpected agility and 4-fisted super strength, Goro can also launch fireballs from his fists, which comes in pretty handy. What are you doing? Oh!
Fatality.
Each of the characters' backstories have shifted and changed across the various games and adaptations in the franchise, as have their powers, attacks, and fatalities. In the original Mortal Kombat game, there was a rumored 11th character, the glitch-based Red Ninja Ermac. The Ermac file was actually just an error macro designed to catch coding issues in the game.
Outside of the realm of video games, the Mortal Kombat characters have also seen battle in comics, film, on the web, in a live show, and in cartoon form.
The first adaptation was the 1995 film, which took a B-movie approach to the Mortal Kombat characters and minimized the cast to 3 leads, Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, and Sonya Blade, who are assembled by Raiden to defend Earth against the forces of Shang Tsung's Outworld warriors. The film kept the stakes of the original game, noting that Outworld has won 9 of the previous tournaments and that our heroes are competing in the 10th and final fight of the cycle. If they lose, Earth falls.
Spoilers, they don't lose, but the film ends on a cliffhanger with malevolent, shouty giant ghost demon Shao Kahn busting through a Shaolin temple and our heroes striking a pose in response. 2 years later, 1997's Mortal Kombat Annihilation resolved the cliffhanger and flooded the story with new characters in a convoluted and mostly recast sequel. Annihilation delved into some of the wackier aspects of Mortal Kombat lore too, with a story featuring robotic super ninjas, elder gods, and the fighters taking on Harryhausen-style giant monster Animality forms.
An alternate sequel to the first film was presented in the 1996 animated series Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Realm, which toned down the violence and pushed a more episodic story with a frankly impressive voice cast including Ron Perlman, Luke Perry, and Clancy Brown.
In 1998, there was also a live-action TV series, Mortal Kombat Conquest, that lasted 22 episodes and was filmed in Universal Studios. The series followed monk warrior Kung Lao as he trained new warriors to defend Earthrealm and Outworld from the minions of Shang Tsung.
After a long break from the world of live action, a 2010 fan film, Mortal Kombat Rebirth, brought a new, more realistic and grittier take to the characters. Rebirth so impressed the rights holders that an official web series, Mortal Kombat Legacy, was launched in 2011. Legacy takes place in a different continuity from Rebirth, but features the same behind-the-scenes team as well as returning actors. The first season focused more on establishing character backstories, while the 2013 season showcased the tournament proper.
While the third season of Legacy and a revamped feature film were originally on the production slate, series writer-director Kevin Tancrowan has since parted ways with the Mortal Kombat license, leaving the future of the live-action adventures uncertain. You can expect punching. Johnny Cage's design in the first game was based on Jean-Claude Van Damme's appearance in the film Bloodsport. Originally, the game designers were hoping to get Van Damme for the in-game role, but the actor was unavailable due to his busy filming schedule.
Go to a movie theater with games in the lobby or an arcade if you can find one. Play the games and spell out profanities when you get a high score.
I would recommend with a K.
Also, check out the Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe game for PlayStation or Xbox. It's a pretty awesome crossover between the two franchises.
As far as movies go, the first one is a pretty campy, good time. If you want quality live-action Mortal Kombat, though, check out the Legacy web series. There's really no need to watch the sequel movie or any of the TV shows. Not even for research purposes. Trust me, I know.
The significant levels of violence and frankly hilarious amount of gore, including the fatalities, contributed to the creation of the ESRB, America's game rating system. What would your final attack be? Let us know in the comments below, and remember to subscribe for more Geek Crash Course.
If you have any questions, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and our website, geekcrashcourse.com.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week
on Geek Crash Course. Okay, I know it's really tempting to go for like 3 for 3, but you don't have to. Oh, God, you did.
Fatality.
Seriously, where the hell is that voice coming from?
It's actually Shang Tsung's voice. He's running the tournament and he just sort of yells. Yeah!